it's fine. So this is my second video. As usual, I do try to make my I try to share my analysis and what I expect generally from the forex market. So today I'm analyzing BTC, BTC stroke USD or Bitcoin versus US dollar. So on my side, I'm seeing a sell right away under this level. Reason why I'm going to try to break it down so quickly so that everyone can see. So as we've seen earlier, this week, price pushed up like this with a strong bullish momentum up like this, but somewhere around this place we found a resistance and price failed to make a new high, which we expected a price to create a new high beyond this particular level, but it never did. So what came in mind is that maybe if price fails to create a new high, it is definitely gonna create a new low. So let me try to take off these executions right now and let's try to see why I entered on that particular price or that particular level and why I'm looking for shorts and where do I wish to exit. So this is it. So on the daily, if you go back on the daily time frame, let me zoom in. You can easily see that price had broken below this support level on the daily time frame. So what came in my mind or what came in my head was like that price will definitely want to retest this area because since price fought so hard to break through this particular level. So in my mind, I was like, if at all we get back to this level, then we shall be looking for shorts. And as usual, I tried to break down the trades I've taken earlier. Though some of them which are losses and some of them which are profits. So here on last week, I took a BTC buy around this level, and we had broken out on this particular level. It was definitely a support that failed to break, hence pushing price so hard, and we ended up breaking this resistance right here. So this gave me an indication, or this gave me an indication that price will need to go higher around this price or around this level right here. Price kept on pumping, got a retest, pump, broke out again on this level. But reaching around here, we failed as I analyzed this yesterday on my first live video. So it failed to continue any higher, hence came back, broke this support level. This support level. So in my mind, going into today's trade, I tried to check on the daily, and the daily time frame showed me that we got a body closure of the daily below this level. So in my head, what came was like, this is going to be a sell. So this is where I've got in, was as I said earlier that usually use the BCC model or the ICC model, break, correct, continue, or indicate correct continue, something like that. So this is the correction, and I'm trying to enter in the correction lane. I don't know why. Could have waited for another confirmation, maybe on the lower time frame. I had entered in earlier around this price, but then price pushed so hard up back into this area, all back into this level, and this level right here, that is 662, yeah, 62,934. It is a resistance, sorry, it is a resistance level which was a support on the daily, but it was flipped into a resistance level. As we can see on the left side right here, we have the order block. So it is like, I don't know how to explain this, because earlier on I used to use ICT and whatsoever, but I think support and resistance at some point also applies. I'm not going to say that the entries of ICT work and anything, but ICT is the one who made me be able to start watching price. So okay, it is the first channel I discovered on this internet, whereby I've watched bunch and a lot of videos from ICT, but as you always know, ICT encourages his or her students to always find something that works for them in his models. So according to me, this is what I found, and this is my model. I think I never got it from ICT because I'm not trying to use any other block, but I'm just trying to use mere straight lines. Yeah, vertical, horizontal, sorry, horizontal support and resistance lines, which I find in the market itself. So, meaning I'm trying to take on pure market structure. Yeah, all the trades I take, they are about market structure. So, as I'm taking this short, I was looking into this trading range, because this is my trading range as usual. This is my trading range from this high to this low. So I'm taking my entries in between here. Why am I using this leg as my trading range? Because this is the previous leg that led to the change of character, or to the to the change of character, whereby price was pushing so hard up and later on changed character right here in this price level. So I'm using this as my stop. Reason why, I expect price to use this as an order block. I think it might come retest this area. Reason as to why I've entered using this level, because this is a daily time frame or daily time frame level, and hopefully I know all the lower time frame levels will follow the direction where price wants to go. That is what is in back of my head. So hopefully I've taken the same entry around this price on my challenge phase. By the way, yesterday in the trade I took, I managed to take my first take profit. Yeah, whereby I never tampered with my entries and whatsoever. I think this is gonna help me work more on my psychology and entries and exits whatsoever. Just trying to follow pure market structure and what I expect. So hopefully this is what I expect today in the BTC market. I expect price to come retest around this level, these areas from here, come inside here, mitigate anywhere. I think it will end just right here and then push back down. So I'm looking to selling this price back to this low. Yeah, that's where I wanna exit. Though my first take profit will be around this level. My first take profit will be around this area here. So this is going to be my first take profit. And since price has fought so hard to break below this area, I think when it comes back, it is going to come back with a huge momentum or speed. It is going to use some kind of speed to break below this support area or this support level, because this support level has been holding up for like 2 days now, and I think three, because you see we tapped, we rejected, we went up, tap, reject, went up, and again we've come back under the same level. So price is still fighting on this, sorry, under this area here, because I think there are a lot of buyers, who are trying to push back up the price up into these areas, as I thought earlier. That's what I wanted to do earlier on, because that was my target starting this week. But since the market flipped, I also flipped. Yeah, I'm just trying to follow the market structure. So that is what I see on the 4 hour and the daily. I'm seeing a bearish market structure. And going forward onto the lower time frame, let's try to see what we can see. Me and you guys, I don't know. Right now I don't have anyone live, or I don't have anyone under my life, but I'm trying to document my journey. I'm trying to speak out my mind. I'm trying to speak out whatsoever I'm understanding, and I'm trying to follow that course. I think it will help me in the long run. So on the 2 hour, because I usually watch four time frame, that is daily, 4, 2, and 1. But I usually go on to the smaller time frames for more details, maybe, because I try to hold or to take swing trades. Let me see, or let me say it like that. So as we can see, we've got a big candle rejection right here, and this area is also crucial on these other time frames, because if this candle had closed beyond this level, it would have shown another indication that price really wants to push so hard or discover this area. So right now price is still in a discovery mode, so it is trying to find areas where it could get that resistance, or that those orders, or that push. So in my opinion, so I think price will, if it doesn't definitely drop from here, it will push harder, come retest around this level into this gap, try to fill it somewhere, then eventually come back. I'm willing to hold this trade, I think, for days. I don't know how long it is gonna take, because that is the entry I've got on BTC. And I'm gonna let this one run as we wait for other results, or for the time to do, for the price to do its own thing. Yeah, I'm aiming for these lows, and maybe this will be the target. But I'm definitely trying to, I want to get out from this particular level. I don't want to go beyond here. I don't know what can happen if prices taps this level or this low. Might end up pushing back hard and maybe closing me out when I'm in losses. So let me go into showing you trades took yesterday for gold. So gold XAU USD, as you see, my account has now grown to, is it, yeah, 2K. and this was a 1K account as I opened this yesterday, just trying to see if it is really possible to hold these trades on until they take profit, and they actually did yesterday, which is something which is amazing. I entered around this place, as everyone can see or remember. I think I'm going to try to tag in the photo of the before and after, but this was the entry price. As I discussed earlier, the price had fought so hard to break this area, and when it came back, it broke it so hard. So in returning back, I expected for price to find more resistance around this area, or this price level right here, and it is what price did. Found a lot of resistance here. I took some trades or some entries, as you can see, some souls here. I took a sale, 0.05, 0.05, and some, yeah, I took three of them, one, two, three, and the 0.01. I closed the 0.01 as soon as price tapped or reached this area, and I left in the runners to come into my take profit area, which was this place right here. So I'm not taking any more trades today in gold because I think on my side we've delivered, and right now I'm just waiting for another setup to maybe to show up or formulate. But right now I'm not seeing anything on gold apart from dropping or dumping down, continuing low. I don't know where it could stop. I really don't know. So I I kind of feel bad that I really closed this trade earlier or made it close. I take profit. Maybe I would have left one runner to continue more in profit. And on my funded challenge or my 2.5K account, I only made like $80 because I was in a drawdown and I never wanted to overleverage the account. $15 to blow this account. So I definitely, I tried or I was able to get more profits. To secure some more money so that I can take more trades so that I can stay longer in the game. So that is the XAU trade, and definitely delivered very well, as we can all see. Uh, if no one believes this, you can go back and watch the first stream I did. That was yesterday around 3 or 2 afternoon. So we are able to hold this trade through the entire night. For real, this has shown me that patience really does pay, because sometimes I've been getting into positions and I want them to deliver their thing, But since I'm trying to follow more on the structure, even though I'm trying to use this horizontal support and resistance lines, at a point they have helped me to see or witness something I've been not seeing in a long time. So right now that's how gold went, and we are able to make on this demo account around 1K in profit here. We're able to secure 1K just in one trade, in one good trade. So meaning we just have to keep on doing what we're doing. We don't have to break any rules. We just have to keep on following the trading plan, and eventually things will get better. For BTC, I think, as I've analyzed, that is it. That is my trade for BTC. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. Really, I'm going to wait until price does what it has to do. Yeah. So let me try to go into the US take. Been waiting for US take to at least make something or show me any sign, but we haven't got anything from it yet. As you can see on the daily time frame, price hasn't done anything totally. Today, you see this is the new day today, and look, we haven't gotten any volume or direction from today's price action in US take or Nasdaq or US 100 or whatever EM mini goes into all of that. So I haven't got any setup at all. Instead, I said if price tries to break above this level, I do this particularly, sorry, this horizontal line yesterday, and it was a 2-hour high, and I was like, if we break above here, this is what I want to see. I want to see price break, come back correct, then maybe I can keep a buy around here and definitely try to push it hard or push it high, but not any further, just inside this trading range, because as you can see, we haven't yet visited this trading range. So price is still beating between this high and this low. So I need price maybe to come back, mitigate inside or around here, so that I can confirm that it is willing or it is wishing to push more harder or to push more below. So that is my analysis, and currently today I think I'm only going to be in BTC sell. Uh, for GU I wasn't able to get any trade because GU I think GU did what? GU delivered, yeah. So I never participated. Maybe I never wasn't active to analyze it before it went or before it sold off crazy, as we can see, because I wanted a buy yesterday, but in the lower time frame, because remember I told you I get my change of character in the 2 hour. So we got a change of character right around this price. I'll give you a glimpse or a quick review. So price yesterday broke below this level, give us an indication of a break below this area or this price that was 1.31949. Yeah, so this was an indication, this was a correction, or this was a break, correct? So then definitely would have got in around here and maybe push it lower, but it wasn't a setup that I was looking at or feeling at all, because me, I was looking on the other side of the buys. So missed out on this trade, but I think we will get another one, and I think it will be a good one, a better one. So that is it, guys. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow to share more about the trade insights, what has happened, and what I'm really expecting the price to do, and the results as well, if it is a win or if it is a loss. So today, that is how I've analyzed it. And remember, I usually move my stop to break even or into the price after we've broken a major level, maybe a support or resistance. So this is my stop loss around here on this high. So if price comes back and pushes harder here and stops me out, then that will be okay. But if we keep on pumping lower, then I'm holding this trade until we hit take profit or stop loss. So thank you guys, and Hopefully, I'll come back tomorrow and do the same. Okay. Sometimes this live gives me a hard time to even close it. You know, but I'm ending the stream right now.